Hello everybody, welcome back to the Clintonville Slasher. Today is Wednesday, so I hope everyone's having an awesome middle of the week, and let's get started. So today I'm going to be talking about a horror film that is very near and dear to my heart, and that is February 14th, so happy birthday to 1991's Silence of the Lambs. Starring Ted Levine, Sir Anthony Hopkins, and Jodie Foster. Now, a little rundown of this film is that you've got a young girl named Clarice Sterling. Now, she is a up-and-coming FBI agent, and they're chasing this Buffalo Bill guy that's actually going around murdering women and using their skin. It's like he's making this suit out of them. Well, they're not really sure how to find him, so they decide to interview another prolific serial killer they had. His name is Dr. Hannibal Lecter. Now, Dr. Lecter decides to give her insights on what his profile would be like, how to catch him, who he is, what he would look like. In exchange, they have to do favors for him, like get him to a nicer cell, because he's in like this very low dungeon cell. You know, he was a cannibal and he was caught, and so he wants nicer things. Now, what I think about this film is I think this is one of the best films that came out of the 90s. Now, when it comes to this movie, there are several different films of this franchise. There's 4 films that are from this franchise. So you've got Silence of the Lambs that came out in 91. Then you've got... Sorry, I dropped you. Then you've got Hannibal. That came out years later, which I didn't hate Hannibal, but I also really wanted to see Jodie Foster reprise her role as Clarice Sterling. You know, it was really a bummer that I didn't get to see her because she was so awesome as in that role. She killed. Jodie Foster was amazing. But I did like Hannibal. And then there's Hannibal Rising and Red Dragon. Red Dragon is awesome. Well, we're talking about Silence of the Lambs. Now, I have to say that this movie, when it comes to the dialogue between Jodie Foster and Anthony Hopkins, when they're talking about the lambs and just, what were the lambs doing, Clarice? They were screaming, Dr. Lecter. I mean, it's so good. The dialogue alone is just scary. And Anthony Hopkins kills this role. He's a psychopath. It's just a psychological thriller. It's a great ride. And Ted Levine, dancing to wild horses, you won't get that image out of your brain ever. So, if you guys have never seen Silence of the Lambs, I 100% strongly suggest it. It is one of the best films that came out of the 90s, and it's one of my favorites. It's not streaming anywhere, but you guys can definitely find it on Amazon. It may be streaming on Tubi, but I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me on that. So if you guys want to check it out, I strongly suggest Silence of the Lambs. It is an awesome film. So if you guys are new to the channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. I post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So I hope you guys all have an awesome week. Stay horror. Sorry about the delay in the middle. My wife called, so I am running to the store and getting some lunch for me for tomorrow because I have to work. So I hope you guys all have an awesome week, and I will talk to you Friday. Stay horror later days.